We don't come back again. This wonderful evening, I want us to just go back a little bit. Make we remember how or where the problem they come from. So when you see some people coming out to tell you this or that, I want you to remember that this or that started somewhere. The people that could sit down for once, they could sit down every day. They discuss about cow. They discuss how cow come, how cow no come, how cow enter, how cow no enter. They no fit sit down for once, discuss about the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why? Anybody don't ask this question, why be say they know they go for that place, go sit down, deliberate, say, since in them be the problem, since in them know how to handle the problem, since in them they discuss, decide on the affairs of that country called Nigeria. Why is it that they never go sit down for that their red chamber or green chamber or even yellow chamber to discuss what to do to free Nnamdi Kanu? Now, there's an old video. We don't watch it before, but maybe we don't understand it well. I want people to start from there. We go start from there. They listen, they go. They talk, they go. Meanwhile, Tinubu in South Africa was like disregarded, ignored. This I don't know. One problem where people know to understand, we say when it don't happen to Tinubu, it happened to all of them, including the Aisha Yusuf, where the Roma, the blah blah. All of you have been disgraced. All of you that believe in Nigeria, because Tinubu is the Nigerian head. Like it or leave it, Tinubu is the head of Nigeria. So Tinubu represents you anywhere he goes, that place you go. You believe in Tinubu is not important. The only thing you should say you don't believe in is Nigeria. When you say you are not believing in Nigeria, that is when, or you don't believe in Nigeria, that is when you can be able, or you'll be able to distinguish yourself from whatever Tinubu attributes or bring or carry. Tinubu went to South Africa. Forget all these makeup videos. I call them makeup. I want to talk about, I've been want to talk about before I come say, I just run into this video. I say, no, you go better make we talk about. Since Nnamdi Kanu matter, be the matter now. Make I just run them immediately. Maybe if I have time to come back again, we will talk about Tinubu. So, the makeup video is that so many people go don't call the South African president. Tell him say, this is where you do no good do. Make you make up, video yourself where you go visit Tinubu for hotel. If there happens, say, the president where they don't swear in, go meet you, go meet another president for the hotel where they now cook talk make up story just to make you believe say everything do okay. Everything no dey okay. In see Tinubu, that one now for sure. And the number one, Tinubu was given second role. Now for back they put them. Forget any story. No story can cover this up. Tinubu now for back they go put them. And as they come put them for back, The president, South African president, is Siam Koro Koro. I no one play the video. I go play am when I go talk about them. So he see the man, he see Tinubu. Tinubu, they look am like say he wan cry. You never see me. Na disgrace be this. Tinubu, they look at me, they look Tinubu, but he no green shake Tinubu. After they can't show you where you can't go hotel, go visit Tinubu. That one don't tell you anything. They don't tell them say this thing na world public world public. If only if he men wege public asoro to no borokrota jebembo wanine. Freeman iko to ye de wanda madu keki mena ekene kurenge. So now be the matter where we dey. So forget the makeup story. Whether you go hotel, you go see am, or you no go hotel, you go see am. That one na later we go remember am. Make we do better thing first. After, when we get time to laugh, we go remember am. We go bring am. We go discuss am. We go look into him. We go tell am wetin he be. We go tell am as he go be. Now you know say now we the run things here. Now we be the runners of everything. Now we the run the matter. Now we the wrong matter. Now we know the NGD of the hotel. Now we they talk about CB. Now we they tell you the cocoa. Whether they agree or they don't agree. We go they open the can warm can. We go open and fecasially everywhere. First I see everybody. They have taught us to wipe away our fears, not tears. They have taught us to bury our fears and become fearless. They have taught us to be fearless people. You know, say, you don't pursue dog before. No. That time when you dey village, you don't do something like you see dog, you begin to pursue them. Whether on a plenty, if you not like it, 10 million or snake. You don't pursue dog or snake before. If you don't pursue dog before, if you not like it, then 1 million. If you not they pursue the dog, the dog will get tired of running. He go turn back, he dey ready to fight. And if that dog will get you that time, bite you, you no go survive. Snake is the same thing. If you dey pursue snake, he go dey run. But the moment the snake get tired, he will turn back, ready to strike. And if he strike you, you know they move an inch. And then you go finish. That is where we are now. We have buried the fear. We have destroyed the fear. They have taught us to destroy our fear. And we have followed their instructions. We have died enough. We have mourned enough. We have buried our people enough. We have cried enough. We have lost our parents enough. We've lost our children enough. Enough is enough. No longer the time. This is no longer the time somebody will come and form oppression, that oppression, the other one. No, those things are now past tense. We are now in new era. Like it or leave it. Nadia we dey. Na me they tell you. We dey in new era. We are not going back. We have come out. We have come out. We know they go back. We know they go back. We don't come out to say now we be this and now we be this. In as much as what we are doing has not gone against any law of anybody, of any land, of any nation, of any union. No. What we are doing is under the law. I don't know if I will see the paper. I will remind us what the World Summit in Ukraine said. The US said Russia is not calling for dialogue, but for surrender. Russia is calling Ukraine to surrender, not to come make we talk. But we called Nigeria, come for dialogue. Even now, we are calling them, come, let us give you the solution of this whole cocoa. They said they don't want solution, they want destruction. It don't occur to anybody say, why he be say they no one talk? You remember when Buhari was there, he went to America, they asked him, he said he will not give them the option of referendum. So what option do you have? option of Operation Fighter, Operation Snake, Operation Crocodile, Operation that one, Operation Alligator. That is the option they have for you. And yet you see people coming out to dance around them, glorifying them, jubilating them in the name that you are a politician or what. The earlier we wake up, the better for us. And the simple truth is the very, very simple truth. In America, in Ukraine, America said that Russia no even want any talk when to be make Ukraine surrender. Yes, they say make Ukraine surrender. Allow the people that want to go. When you wanted to leave Russia, you left peacefully. Why would you not allow other people that want to be free to be free? And no be so. Now another person said, another group from US said, Ukraine have right to defend their lives and her citizens' lives. Ukrainians have the right to defend their lives and the life of their citizens. And I said, and on this we must stand and not give up. And they went on to say, there is no room for double standard at all. In fighting for your freedom, no room for double standard, period. And they went on to say, self-preservation is a must and must be protected at all costs. Yes. Shut the door very well for me. Thank you. Self-preservation is a must, and the must. Hey, that is, you cannot. There is nothing to no double standard in it. If anybody bring anything like double standard, they cut the person come for you. Nothing like negotiation in your self-preservation. Number one thing, because now when you die alive, you go talk now. It's a must. Self-preservation is a must. And you must guard, protect, keep at all costs. You know what it means by at all costs? Whatever of which it has taken already. When you are going to a journey that you've gone 99.9% and you're thinking you can go back, it's only a fool that doesn't know where they are going. If you know where you are going and you have gone 99%, you know just 1% to complete your journey, you are turning back. But Mali said, I can't give up the battle, for I don't know the reason why. I can't give up the war. Listen, nothing to give up for, nothing, no reason. Freedom, your freedom has nothing to negotiate with. Your life, can you trade your life for anything? I'm asking. No. Because when we are talking like we want to negotiate our freedom, it means you want to negotiate your life. This is just the simple thing it means. To negotiate your life is what it means. So without wasting too much time, let us go and hear what they are saying. Listen carefully.
The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention at the Department of State Service, the DSS. It also reached a resolution calling for the extradition of a self-acclaimed leader of the separatist group, Simon Ekpa, from his base in Finland.
They rejected the motion to free Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, they said the free Nnamdi Kanu is not the idea. The idea is to kidnap Simon Ekpa as well and put him in the same dungeon where we put Nnamdi Kanu. Are you getting that? We have forgotten this. We have forgotten this. These are the same people that we sit down to discuss about cow. They would sit down to discuss the identity of cow, the nationality of cow, the road for cows to pass, the tracks for road. They will sit down to discuss how cows will become citizens, and they become some part of citizens and not some part of citizens. Discuss the right of cows, but they cannot discuss the right of Nnamdi Kanu. Have you seen them sit in the Senate there to discuss about those people in IDP camp, what to do to them? Have you seen them sit and discuss anything? No, they cannot discuss. What they discuss is they will only discuss things that are useless, things that are meaningless to the people. But they will discuss things that are useful to the Fulanese only. If it means of interest to the Fulanese, that's where they are. Because all of them are employed slaves. They're all employed slaves in the name of working for whom? I want you to listen back again. Listen again.
The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention at the Department of State Service, DDSS. It also reached a resolution calling for the extradition of a self-acclaimed leader of the separatist group, Simon Ekpa, from his base in Finland to face charges for his
They rejected the motion to free Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, they said instead of freeing Nnamdi Kanu, he's a demon. He should die. This is the same Nnamdi Kanu that I'm telling you now. He's a saint. He's a good man. He's a handsome man. He's a good orator. He loves us. We love him. This is the same Nnamdi Kanu. But they rejected the motion to free Nnamdi Kanu. We want to see the Senate pass a bill or raise the motion, pass the motion to free Nnamdi Kanu. Let us see the government say no. Let us see Tinubu say no. Let us see the court say no. Let us see DSS say no. But they will not do that, because anybody raising the motion is just anti-Buhari, anti-Funani. If anybody will raise that motion, it's anti-Funani. They raised the motion, and the Senate said, no, don't talk about free Nnamdi Kanu. What you should be telling us about, raise another motion immediately. Let us plan how to go and kidnap Simon Ekpa. This is what a country is doing. They cannot discuss how to free Nnamdi Kanu. They cannot discuss and ask questions. What did Nnamdi Kanu do? But they will sit in their red chamber to discuss the well-being of cow, well-being of malu, well-being of cattle. But they cannot discuss about the well-being of Nnamdi Kanu, who has been illegally kidnapped for more than 3 years now. Illegally kidnapped, kept in solitary custody for 3 years now. Nobody is talking about it, but we talk about cow. We talk about people. We praise people that are taking over communities in the name of ethnic cleansing, economic strangulation. We talk about cow rustling. The Senate will sit down to discuss how they go stop people from stealing cow. This is a country. People like me that reason, that eat, even more, very, very, very highly educated with PhD, BSc, The other one will pass the PhD self. They gather all of them, put for hand, put for bread. But they will sit down to discuss how to stop people from stealing cow. But they will not sit down to discuss how to stop the Fulanese from taking over people's community, from destroying people's properties, from destroying people's farms. They will not sit down to discuss how to stop the Fulanese from sending people to IDP camps. They will not discuss how to stop Fulanese from leveling down everybody in the community, sending people to early grave in mass. They don't sit down to discuss this, but they sit down to discuss how cows should have rights. They discuss how cows should have rights, how cows should not be murdered, how cows should have their own citizenship. They discuss this. Malu, moo. That's what they discuss. Talk about freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. They say no, that Nnamdi Kanu is not here. We shouldn't discuss. Nnamdi Kanu is no. Nnamdi Kanu no reach to discuss in Senate. Then leave and make him finish himself there. Rather, make we discuss important thing. How do we go and kidnap Simon Ekpa? It's more important than releasing Nnamdi Kanu. And you tell me you have people that represent you. If you go to and not there, are they not there? Abariba, are they not there? All of them, are they not there? I have said it. Whenever you see any people, any of them coming out to tell you, Nnamdi Kanu should be released. He has nothing to forget them. They are wicked people. They don't mean it. They are hypocrites. We will watch the video. Let us see who stood the ground to say Nnamdi Kanu must be free. We are going to watch the video. It's for you to see that all these people are wicked. Okamusu, wahatage nabali, shiwahabiana forgotten. They all agreed that Nnamdi Kanu should be forgotten in the dungeon. Rather, let us go and kidnap Simon Ekpa. Listen again, listen.
The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention at the Department of State Service, the DSS. It also reached a resolution calling for the extradition of a self-acclaimed leader of the separatist group, Simon Ekpa, from his base in Finland to face charges for his sit-at-home calls and inciting trouble in
to go and bring Simon Ekpa to come and face charges for sit at home. Have you heard this kind of story before? Nigeria is the only place that have law against the sit at home. Hey, this one Nigeria, they have law against sit at home. They have law against demanding for your freedom. They have law against calling the name Biafra. They have law that prohibits you from raising flag, Biafran flag. They have law, but they don't have law against the Fulanese coming to your community to level everybody down. And they don't have law that stop anybody from sending you to IDP camp. They don't have law that will stop them from destroying your farm you labored for years and feeding them to cattle. They don't have law. Hey, but they have law against the sit at home. They have law against the Biafran flag. They have law That was why they dragged Shiwetalago in the market square in Onitsha, an old man of over 80 years. You think you'll be free? Your calamity has never started. Your calamity, they do press up. Now, hey, they do press up. Ever since then, waiting happened. How far? Where did they? How far? All of them will go drag and where did they? Let one single one of them come out and say, I was one of them that went on that oppression. The whole of them, the nation, where are they now? Look at you. Went to South Africa, you was treated like a, even houseboy is always in the front because he will attend to the master. You were treated like an outcast, leprosy, I don't know. In waiting with the worst sickness where people know they agree making near them. Disregarded. What a shame. And let me tell you, remember they went to BRICS last year, they were kicked out. Anywhere they go, they kick them out. Over 30 investors don't leave them waka. They are begging for investors to come and invest in Biafra land for them to be stealing money. They have been borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. It's in a stage 4 cancer. Clement is saying that stage 4 cancer. How did stage 4 cancer person go be a beg? No. You know, when this video happened, I did not see it this way. This particular video happened about some months ago. When they made this video, some months ago, I did not see it this way. It's now that my eyes don't open, Kuro, I can't see them because these same people that when you raise the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, they shut it down are the same people that will sit down to discuss that cows are missing. People are stealing cow. The people that steal this cow coming from Niger Republic, they're coming from Sahel to steal cow. How do we stop them? This is what they discuss in the Senate. But talk about the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. They tell you saying a lie. Say Nnamdi Kanu should remain there. Instead, let us talk about Simon Ekpa. How do we bring Simon Ekpa back? Make it confess. Make it confess law. Make it confess the law for causing people to sit at home. Hey, what a country. What a country. Now, these people know they're funny everywhere. Eh? Which now funny country we will call them? Somebody say you know go call them Banana Republic. What did make you call them? Hi. Listen, oh, listen again. Listen.
The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra.
They rejected the motion seeking political solution. That means no matter the solution, they are not interested in releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Political or judicial, they are not. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. But all they want is for him to die. Have you seen them sit to discuss on the, or deliberate? Why should in a country when this kind of thing happened, that your country went outside the country to kidnap person, be it a citizen or not, the Senate should sit down to deliberate. How did you go this far? They have to condemn it. But they are saying, no, don't even talk about it. Rather, somebody that is calling for sit at home, let us go and kidnap him as well. And what is that telling you? Are you going to wait for these people to condemn kidnapping that is going on in the country? Are you going to wait these people to condemn the buying of people in the country? Or are you going to wait for these people to condemn the sending people to IDP camp or sending people to mass grave? How do you think? But they sit down to discuss how to stop people from stealing cows, Fulani cows. For days, they deliberate to that they finish. Tomorrow they come back to start discussing again how to stop cows from missing. They discuss how to make sure cows will have license so that you don't kill them, so that you don't insult them, so that you don't abuse them. They have rights. They are citizens. They are not citizens. These are what people go sit down to discuss.
Nnamdi Kanu from detention at the Department of State Service, DDSS. It also reached a resolution calling for the extradition of a self-acclaimed leader of the separatist group, Simon Ekpa, from his base in Finland.
They are seeking for extradition of Simon Ekpa. It's not the issue. You see why Finland will laugh at them? I want you to listen to what they want to extradite him for. Because when you say, you go to Finland and say, I want to extradite Simon Ekpa, they go ask you, what do you do? Now listen to what they go tell Finland, they say, he do. I want you to listen. Listen.
To face charges for his sit-at-home calls and inciting trouble.
They want to go and extradite Simon Ekpa to come back for the sit-at-home calls. I'm trouble. I said trouble. Hey! These people, I don't know as I go describe them. So they go send their foreign minister to go and knock on the door of Finland consular or consulate. When they open door, he go sit down. He go say, they go ask him, yes. He say, I come to put in a paper so that you go Finland, they tell your prime minister and your president that we want to extradite Simon Ekpa. The ambassador go say, what is Simon Ekpa? Do I know him? He's a lawyer and a politician in my country. He's also a citizen, Finland citizen. He say, yes, I know. But he is calling people to sit at home. And when we call people not to sit at home, people don't listen to us. And he is a troublemaker. So you want the Finnish ambassador to look at you as a normal person. He will look at you as, you know, they okay. You know they okay. You want to extradite somebody for calling for sit at home. You see, but Chineke bere ya ebere. Chineke bere ya ebere. Chineke bere ya ebere.
The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention at the Department of State Service, DDSS. It also reached a resolution calling for the extradition of a self-acclaimed leader of the separatist group, Simon Ekpa, from his base in Finland to face charges for his sit-at-home calls and inciting trouble in Nigeria's southeast. Our National Assembly correspondent Omo Bazwai has more on this.
Simon Ekpa, a self-styled leader of separatist group Indigenous People of Biafra, has been passing several orders from his base in Finland to his followers, establishing a strict sit-at-home order in Nigeria's southern states. In the absence of Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader, his protege, Simon Ekpa, has since 2021 tormented citizens in the region, applying terrorist tactics to force them to lock up their shops and businesses, crippling commercial activities in the region. On Wednesday, the activities of Ekpa and his gang finally caught the attention of the Senate, following a motion by Imo West Senator Osita Isinazo. Isinazo's motion was co-sponsored by all other 14 senators from the Southeast, inviting Nigeria's federal might to end the rascality of Simon Ekpa and his band of outlaws in the region.
Did you get the message? They were all in agreement. All the senators from Biafra land agreed on what Izunazo presented. To arrest Simon from Finland, to kidnap Simon from anything you go do from Finland. And they tell Finland when you are doing it that he is calling for sit at home. And when he give orders, people listen. And when we give order, people do not listen. Are you getting the message? Government have to go there, but they don't even want to accept it. They don't want to accept it. All of them agree though. Why I'm saying this is because tomorrow you will see somebody coming out to tell you, Nigeria should release Nnamdi Kanu. It is not good. Nnamdi Kanu is free, has done nothing. You will see them telling you Nnamdi Kanu should be released. But when they go, I want you to get the message clear. All of them have agreed that releasing Nnamdi Kanu is not the issue. The issue is to go and arrest or kidnap Simon Ekpa. I want you to listen again. Izunazo with the whole senators from the Southeast as a call.
On Wednesday, the activities of Ekpa and his gang finally caught the attention of the Senate, following a motion by Imo West Senator Osita Isinazo. Isinazo's motion was co-sponsored by all other 14 senators from the South.
Are you getting it? His motion was sponsored, signed, endorsed to Bianca Binyuku, even Binyuku, all of them. All the senators. And what is this? That their problem is Simon Ekpa, not to free Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, including Ned Woko, that will come out tomorrow to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu has done nothing. All of them are hypocrites. All of them. And in there, how Chandarana, how Chana, Zohapatani, listen, Nnamdi Kanu, just to make you believe they are doing anything for you, just to make you see them as they are all oppressors. To me, they are all oppressors.
From the Southeast, inviting Nigeria's federal might to end the rascality of Simon Ekpa and his band of outlaws in the region.
The Senate is aware that thousands of innocent lives have been lost since this action of sit-at-home in the Southeast started, and properties worth over $1 trillion have been destroyed, which has resulted in investors leaving the region.
2023. Efforts by the governors of the 5 southeastern states have achieved little to no end in the terror activities of Ekpa and his men. Those who dare to disobey his sit-at-home order often pay dearly for it, and senators are angry about the development. The Senate condemned the situation in the Southeast and called for the extradition of Ekpa from his base in Finland. It, however, rejected a prayer by the Southeast senators calling for a political solution to release IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu from DSS detention, saying it is offensive to his rules and a matter that is already in court.
What happens is this: a few miscreants, and I use the word advisedly, come out shoot and kill one or two people and run away and video it and send across the whole of the Southeast. And
I want you to answer Baribe. He said a few miscreants come out, shoot one person, and they show the video, everybody go run away. What about the people that shoot more than 1,000 people, 200, 300, and they get buried in mass grave? The video I'm show you. What about the people that Krewa, forcefully Krewa our daughters? Video I'm show you. Have you come here to condemn it, Abaribe? This recent one that is trending, that person not be somebody's daughter. What about those ones? We don't want to talk about them. Why? We want to talk about football, fly carpet. Fly carpet, you see me fine, you go the bounce, small, toothpick, it touch me, don't spoil. That's what these people look like. Few miscreants. I thank God you call them few miscreants. You call them miscreants. You didn't call them Simon Ekpa. You didn't call them Biafrans. Because we don't have miscreants. We don't have any miscreants. Probably you call them ESN. We don't know about ESN. We have Biafra. And I'm waiting to see the day somebody will say, Biafran army did this. Biafrans did this. Then I will come answer you. Let me hear somebody say, Biafran army or Biafran navy did this. Then I will be able to answer. You know where you come here, you come miscreant. I don't know. I know there are miscreants everywhere in the Biafran land. There are miscreants. Even the ones we see in Ugochi in the house, there are miscreants. We see them. And these people in their red chamber has done nothing about to see miscreant. We know them, we know where they are, we know their offices, going to somebody's house to murder other people, to burn the cars, burn the houses, destroy houses, looking to murder him just the same way they wanted to murder Nnamdi Kanu. And the Gochine escaped, run away all the way to Asaba while they were looking for him in Imo State. I want you to understand that they have never discussed this. Ugochine himself, no bring the matter come here, may they discuss them. No, because all of them are birds of the same feather.
everybody is now scared.
Kanu was extradited from Kenya in 2021 after he jumped bail in Nigeria, alleging threats to his life by Nigerian security forces. On October 2022, Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court struck out 8 out of the 15-count charge earlier brought against Kanu by the Nigerian government. The appellate court ordered his release on account of his unlawful extradition from Kenya to Nigeria to face terrorism charges. But the Supreme Court overturned the decision of the Federal High Court, leaving Kanu in detention since then. An additional prayer by Senator Ifeanyi Uba asking the Senate to prevail on the federal government to obey the court orders on Kanu was also rejected without a single senator seconding it. The Senate, however, observed a minute silence in honor of those unjustly killed for not adhering to the sit-at-home order by Simon Ekpa and his gang. Omo, that's why Arise News.
Well, for more on this.
A minute silence for those killed for not obeying sit at home. These people, nothing one I no go do. Their propaganda did too much, yo. Their propaganda did too much. All the too much. Hey!
Thus, I'm joined in the studio by Eze Chikamnayo, who is a constitutional lawyer and a former Commissioner for Information and Strategy in Abia State. Also, Professor Charles Wakeku, who is the Secretary of the Igbo Elders Consultative Forum. Gentlemen, good to see you. Not too good a story we're getting from Nigeria Southeast, so we've had this conversation. Perhaps let's start by speaking to Eze. You've seen some of your colleagues and friends in the National Assembly asking for a solution. First, give us a sense of what exactly is happening in Nigeria's Southeast. You're from Abia State. How is it going with the people in terms of sit at home and the resurgence of these gun-wielding men?
Sulaiman, thank you. And the truth quickly is that these are very delicate times to have, not just in the Southeast, but in Nigeria. And this time is a time for statesmanship, not a time for legalism. Because I observed the motions in the Senate and I saw how some of the people say because of our rules, we were not going to go in line with political solution. And as somebody who has studied widely, issues of terrorism and issues of conflicts across the globe, and as a constitutional lawyer, I would say that there is no way anywhere in the world you will eventually arrive at a solution to any conflict without some form of political solution to it. Because at the end of the day, it will be on the table. And secondly, before now, Abia State, where I come from, has been an oasis of peace and security in the Southeast. The last diaspora meeting held in Abia State, Nigerian Union of Journalists Conference held in Abia State 2 years ago. And for 8 years, check your records, under Governor Kizibas, there was no single incident of either IPOB or unrest in the Southeast. So you have to look at what was it that Abia, under Governor Okezikbazu, did well.
I think every Nigerian is looking for a solution. I'll come back to you on that. Certainly, we'll have to look at what recipe you had, to the extent that people had a fantastic one for 8 years. Professor Wakeku, one of the few things people have been asking is the solutions that the Igbo Elders Forum have, because I'll come back to the political aspect with Chikamnayo, but what are the elders doing to ensure that everyone can go about their business?
Well, I want to thank you, and by extension, I want to thank the RISE management for giving us this wonderful opportunity. As a matter of fact, let me begin with the motion sponsored by some senators from Southeast.
Yeah.
Okay, first, I want to commend them, at least for them to come off for once to say, look, let Nnamdi Kanu be released. But I want to say this, they should go beyond that, because I'm not a lawyer, but I know that motion has no force of law.
Which motion? What is the point? Caricature. They just want to use it to bring to the point, to arrive at the point that what they need, releasing Nnamdi Kanu, is not the issue. The issue is kidnapping someone Ekpa. And they went on to observe a minute silence for the person, according to them, that died on the sit at home, for the sake of sit at home. But they did not observe even a second silence for those people, beheaded people we have seen in Lokanta, in the Funane Cattle market. They did not observe a minute silence for all the beheaded bodies, decomposing bodies, headless bodies, bodiless bodies, skeletons we saw there. Nobody. They never go to this Senate to discuss about it. They did not ask about it, not even to say sorry for them. Now, like that one no do. In Anambra State, Bianco no, the wife to Odumegwu Ojukwu, and the Shide Odenkalu, discovered a shallow grave, mass grave of about 300 Biafrans. They did not observe a minute's silence for these people. They have not sit down to deliberate or raise a motion to launch investigation into the burial, shallow grave, and the grave shallow, and the mass grave, mass burial of these people. We don't know who they are. Soludo has never been called to give details of what happened. Today, all of una they praise Governor Oti. Hey, good man, good man. Has Governor Oti told you what he has done with those bodies he found in Lopanta in Cattle's Market? Governor Oti don't tell you what he do. Did Governor Oti end the market? Normally, when you see evil in a place, you shut down the place. Did Governor Oti shut down the place? That means till now, that thing where they happen there, still they happen. Una they praise Governor Oti. I know they for Manamanani who competitors. If you do good, I tell you, if you do bad, you do bad. You cannot use your good to the do bad. No, Okamusu, if you want to be a good man, be a good man. If you want to be evil man, be evil man. You know what God said, you build that, they're fine, and you leave these people in the Lokanta to continue. They wolf is in the mother. Have you not seen the one age the Messiah? Emenonya remain silent. These people are so wicked that now they come to Biafra land. Whoa, one night, my people, listen. Now who no. You go think say only that one. What about the one where you don't see? What about the ones where you don't see? Where nobody see? The day say police can't carry my big. As police, you can't carry that man till today. Have you heard anything about that man's trial? That funny man where they caught a human being, take the do suya. Police can't carry out. You don't hear say they carry and go court, they don't sentence him. You know where he dey, you don't see him. Make una wake up. Our mumu too much. Honestly, our mumu too much. But make it be said the Igbo man try that kind of thing. Hey, your order. The whole world go. You go see the news about you. We discuss it for 20 years. Obio will make it headline upon headline upon headline until Al Jazeera and the BBC and the CNN will come and they talk about them. They will not stop.
Although the senators rejected it, I wanted to hear what they suggested as an alternative. And I am disappointed that the senators could summon courage to advise the presidency to release Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. As a matter of fact, yes, as read here, you know, first Nnamdi Kanu was charged before an Abuja Federal High Court, Abuja, presided over by Justice Bin Tanyako. And then the court discharged him of 8 of the 15 charges, and then he appealed. At the appeal court, unanimously, 3 judges, they discharged him of the remaining 7 charges, and said that he should be released. And instead of releasing Nnamdi Kanu, federal government appealed. But you also remember that in this country, when ASU, federal government went to court against ASU, we went to National Industrial Court. National Industrial Court said that ASU should first, observe this thing. Federal government insisted that ASU should first obey the court order before appealing. And we are asking federal government, why in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, why have you failed to obey court order before appealing? And in any way, you say you've appealed to the Supreme Court. What are the charges against Nnamdi Kanu?
These are the questions people are not asking. You are appealing for what? What are you appealing for? Somebody wey nothing there for him body, you go carry and prove for God. Wetin you dey appeal for? Wetin for this? You see, I love what this man said. He said that they don't have the courage to talk about Nnamdi Kanu because they are all cowards. How will be ikiri? Ikiri ka ha wusha. Ehia periamu onye ha. Because only one person stay discuss on Nnamdi Kanu. Agbaye go no. If you try to discuss Nnamdi Kanu when they have not asked you to discuss, they will remind you how much money you have stolen and you are going in for it. So they will not talk. All of them are criminals. Criminals. All their location they embezzled. They will remind them. That's why you see them like sheep. They don't look. They don't know where they are going. Just moving. They can talk. They are in a situation where they cannot even help themselves, not talk of helping you. You raise Nnamdi Kanu case, issue, motion to release him. All of them gather to say no. All of them. We did not even hear that the Northerners or all the senators, he said that all the senators from the Southeast agreed and said no, that their problem is Simon Ekpa, not to free Nnamdi Kanu, but to go and catch Simon Ekpa is their problem. To go and extradite Simon Ekpa for causing sit at home. Have you seen this kind of issue? You don't hear them before. Somebody raised a motion. Let us release Nnamdi Kanu. The Southeasterners, our Biafran land people, wait there for Nigeria, say no. We should not be discussing of freeing Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, let us discuss of how to go and get Simon Ekpa. This is the news we heard here. No be me talk am, na them talk am. That is why the man said they are all cowards. They don't have the courage to stand up. And me, the president, say, release our son for us. They cannot. Leave Iwanyan, all of them, because before they raised this motion, Iwanyan endorsed it. All of these people you see that come and tell you this, they have already endorsed. So they know. That's why I say, forget the story that somebody will come and tell you, hey, we are Igbos, we have suffered. We have suffered injustice. Nnamdi Kanu is my son. He is my son. He is suffering too much. He is my son. I'm going to visit him. I will visit my son. You think saying that you without follow? You think saying that you? These are the same people that say, don't to release Nnamdi Kanu. They will come out and cry for you. Did you hear that they all agreed before he came to read it out? Now you understand where the problem is coming from. Not even that this Nigeria, when Tinubu said the last time that he wanted to release Nnamdi Kanu, but the people of Ndibo said no, they want Simon Ekpa to come back. How long shall they kill our prophets? Why we stand beside and look? Enough is enough. They have taught us how to be strong. They have taught us to be bold. They have taught us how to confront our enemies. They have taught us how to deal with our enemy. They have taught us to end our enemies once and for all. They taught us to give woto to our enemies. They taught us to wotolize them. They taught us to promise woto. Listen, the truth we say, if you watch, every Biafran don't them fear. Nobody's afraid of anything. If not before, hey, no, I don't want talk. No, I no go talk. No, they go call us terrorists. They go proscribe us. No, if I talk, because now waiting they sow inside our brain and the mind that once you talk about Biafra, the whole world go call you terrorists. Even if you there for America go carry you, go Nigeria. Germany go carry you, go Nigeria. Italy, anywhere you dey talk about Biafra, they go carry you, go Nigeria, make you go suffer. They deceive people. They lie to people. They mislead people. Till today, some people are dying and wallowing in that ignorance. By the way, you cannot proscribe Biafra. You can only proscribe IPOB because IPOB is an organization, not a nation. We are now a country with government. You cannot dare go to any court and proscribe Biafra. Let me see you proscribe Biafra. Mazi Simon Ekpa has made it clear that we are now in Biafra government. He is now the prime minister, Biafra government from exile. And you come and say factional leader. There is nothing like leader, faction. No. It's about Biafra.
What are the charges? And again, the federal government, you see that after delivering that unanimous judgment, within 48 hours, the 3 judges were transferred out of Abuja punitively. And we're asking, are we in democracy? And so when the senators rejected the motion, of course, some of them are lawyers, and they know that motion has no force of law. I had expected the senator to say, look, our colleagues from Southeast, you've demonstrated patriotism. We should go beyond motion and compel Mr. President to obey the law, but obey the court order. Federal government is supposed to obey the court order by releasing Nnamdi Kanu before appealing, as they insisted that ASU should do. I belong to ASU, and I know that federal government insisted that we should obey, and we obeyed. And so why hasn't federal government obeyed this? And in any way, what are the charges against Mr. Nnamdi Kanu at the Supreme Court? So government is violating laws with impunity. The rule of law doesn't seem to exist again in Nigeria. It's like we here is lawless state.
So is this the
elders approach?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Is this the elders
approach? No. Igbo elders.
Your personal
no.
approach to this.
Igbo, we've discussed this severally. We've reached out to the media. So I'm not saying that the Igbo elder didn't meet on it, but several Igbo elders have expressed this, led by our chairman, His Excellency Dr. Chukwemeke Zife, Chief SN Okeke, and others, even the new President General of Ohanes and the Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu. We have maintained the same thing, release Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. He has not committed any offense.
That's on one hand, yes. But on the other hand, I'm coming to Chikam Nayon now. Yes. On the other hand, because we seem to have another problem, and it has to do with the sit-at-home.
Yes.
A part of Nigeria in crisis also mean that the entire country is in crisis, whether it's Southeast. If the Southeast economy is going down because of sit-at-home or some other crimes and criminality, then Nigerians should be worried. Let us in on what you say you did while in government, to the extent that, well, for 8 years, there was peace and calm in the Abia State. Let's see the Abia example.
The Abia example is simple. You know, Governor Kezi Bazo at a point was unanimously given the award of the best governor in security in the Southeast. The entire diaspora.
By who?
By the Telegraph newspaper, you know, an independent body. And Abike Dabere, the lady in charge of the diaspora, took the whole of Igbos from all over the world to Aba for a convention just last year, because that was the safest place anybody could go. Everybody from everywhere in the world came to Aba. What did Ibaz do right? You see, because you see, a governor is a prototype of a president. And you have to understand the microcosm before you can apply it on the macrocosm. First of all, you cannot fight insecurity without a buy-in of the citizens. You cannot legislate an end to the sit at home. You cannot use the gun and the bullet to stop sit at home. You have to talk to the mind of the people. There must be a meeting. You cannot at any time do anything about insecurity until there is a buy-in, until the citizens themselves take ownership of their own security, until there is that connect. As long as there is apathy.
Did you get that? Until the citizens themselves take ownership of their own security. We don't have our security. We are not sure of the air we breathe. We are not sure of this our lives. As you listen, Bob Marley say, the Lucky Dube say, before I go to bed, I pray for God to have my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, God have my soul to keep. That's the kind of life we live in. If you are going to bed, you pray, God, if I do not wake up, no let me die, no let me go to hell. If you wake up in the morning, you pray, God, as I don't wake up, keep my soul. We are ready to die at all time, at any time, anywhere. Count falls anywhere. For us, we are not sure of our security. We are gagged. We are being threatened. Our lives, our security, everything has been threatened. We are not free in our own land, though. Outside our land, we are not free. We shut this off. We are not free anywhere. In Biafra land, we are humiliated, dehumanized. We bear the brunt of Nigeria in our own household. The people that produces oil suffer the most. You say, okay, now, make I come off for Biafra land. You walk out, come off for Biafra land. Now there you go see hell. You try and raise up anything, they bring them down. You put your market, they put on fire. And you think this will continue, will stop somewhere? It is not going to stop. The only person to stop it is you. And the only place is freedom. When the whole senators from Biafra land have agreed that releasing Nnamdi Kanu is not their problem. Their problem is to go and kidnap Simon Ekpa the same way Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. And you are now telling hey,
as long as the people do not believe in the people in government, as long as the senators come here in Abuja and blow their grammar and they could not go back to their villages, you have not solved the problem. So what is it that we can do to actually make sure that that detachment between the government and the governed is, that bridge is actually broken so that people can come together? Because politicians must not come to a point where the people are afraid of them and people are more at home with non-state actors. What is it that we are doing wrong as a political class?
But that's what's happening now. People listen to non-state actors.
I agree with you, 100%. People tend to listen to non-state actors. But in Abia, Governor Ibas sat down with them. And he discussed with them, especially the youth. The youth of Nigeria are angry. And they are justifiably angry. You have to create jobs, massive direct and indirect job creation must be done. Whether it is in the southeast, or in the southwest, or in the northeast, or in the northwest, the youth must be employed. The youth must know that this country represents hope and prospects. That's number one. Number two, you must make local governments to work. Local governments in Nigeria are frustrated. In Abia, where I come from today, there are no local government executives, either the transition committee or elected. Under Governor Bazu, we did local government election twice. Governor Bazu did that so that the young people going back to contest for councillor, going back to contest for chairman, going back to get involved, they feel a sense of belonging. So when you make
two key things here. Sorry to cut
yes,
you here.
I'm coming to the third one, because you see, if you don't employ the youths, if you don't make the local governments to work,
I'll let you go on the third one. But again, quickly here, two things here: job creation and local government administration. Are you saying after your governor left office, these people who were once...
And there is riot at Omo and not local government.
Assessing the whole thing or not. I wouldn't want to talk about, but let me talk on the insecurity. Okay?
Please
now, you find out that generally, according to Karl Marx, conflicts in every society are caused by the struggle between two major classes over the control of material resources. They have and they have not. And you know that they have often less than 5% of the state. They control over 90% of the resources. And you keep on having that constant.
He's telling you the truth. 5% are controlling it, 95%. Just few people, few finally people. If you want to become a local government chairman, you have to go and bow down to your Funani Caliphate master. You must get a godfather, Funani godfather, to become a director, to become a minister, to become anything. You must have 95, just 5%, taking you 95 like moves. Hold all of you, put all of you chance for naked, they draw all of you. Una they follow the mumuli. Una know the reason, una know the think, una know the heart. May God have mercy on all of them. They went to Abuja, agreed that whenever anybody raises a motion that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, they will shut him down. And they went to Abuja, and that happened. And all of them arose and said, we have agreed on this, that Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem. The problem is to go and get Simon Ekpa. This is what they say. We listen to the news. If the news, we will go back there from the beginning. So everybody, those that are coming in late, will get the message. And that Simon Ekpa has committed evil, abomination, because he is calling for sit at home. He should be extradited from Finland, because he is calling for sit at home, because he speaks and people listen to him. Let me ask you a question. If people do not listen to you, why are they not listening to you? Resign. When you speak, nobody listens to you. That means your value is gone. The Bible says that now, when salt loses its taste, it becomes latrite, it becomes useless. That means you'll not be useless people. Going to the Senate in Abuja to represent anybody, you do not go home to see the people you are representing, you do not dialogue, they do not give you message, you don't know what they need, you don't know how they feel, you don't know if they need hospital, you don't know if they need health center, you don't know if they need school, you don't know what they need. You go to Abuja, you live in Abuja. A senator supposed to be interacting with the people on weekly basis, should be having town hall meetings. Have you seen any senator in Nigeria sitting down discussing with his people? Have you seen any senator sitting down with the people he's subject, those people he's representing? No, he cannot do that. Rather, he will obaha miride. I don't know what you call it in English. Miride. Most of you know what is miride. And obaha dust. Because he's in convoy. The money you are supposed to use to build the road, build hospitals, they go use and buy convoy motor. They go use and buy land cruiser, spider. You go reach 10. When they pass for next 30 minutes, everywhere will be dusty. You will not even see road. If it is during rainy season and you wear cloth to come out that day, sorry is your name, because they will splash water all over you. These are the people that are meant to protect you. Now they are the one that divorce you. May God have mercy upon us. Suddenly, those that we are supposed to be the saviors are now the oppressors. Then who do you run to? Nobody. That is why everybody must stand up at this point. Be you whoever, you must stand up to fight for your freedom now. This is no longer the time we say tomorrow, next year, let me consider. You don't need anything. You don't need to consider anything. You have nothing to consider. The only time we have is now, before it is too late. Now.
Struggle. And so, as he rightly pointed out, you have insecurity throughout the country. But that of Southeast is an exceptional case because of massive deprivation over many years, marginalization, and complete exclusion of the people from governance. We are talking of a people. Southeast was part of Eastern region. Eastern region between 1960 and 1965 was rated by the World Bank as the fastest growing economy in the world. 9%. Fastest growing economy in the world. And the Southeast is the center of that Eastern region. And today, we are having sit at home, you're having everything. You come to the national here, you see that the people from the Southeast are marginalized. Our youths, our graduates are not recruited in the public service, despite the existence of federal character as contained in Section 14, subsection 3. Promotion, our people excluded. Security agencies, our people excluded. And people and the youths are not happy. They believe that we are not doing anything. And that's why our elders, you asked me before what we've been doing. We've been reaching out to them, pleading with them that we want peace, that they should give us time to talk with the federal government. We've been talking with the federal government, but it's like federal government doesn't want to listen. But that
have you got it? The man I have told you the truth. So when they have been deceiving the youth, give us time. We are the same thing they told Nnamdi Kanu. Have you forgotten? Nnamdi Kanu said to them, okay, I will give you time and hands up. Make una go Abuja, go and dialogue with federal government. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was even demanding for restructuring, we need second Niger bridge. We need seaports. We need airports. We need industries. We need hospital. We need our road. They said, yes, we are going to Abuja to bring it. They went to Abuja at Show also, at Chuposia Hero. They sent their hand to go and kneel down. I've forgotten I don't know if I have that picture where they were sent to go behind the doors and sit down. Heja Abuja, they sent their hand out. They were all sent out. How dare you come here to look at them? They went to Abuja. They were sent out. How dare you come and talk? Who give you mouth to talk? You need bridge for what? You need seaport for what? They went there, they were disgraced. They cannot talk. where men are talking. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say they are not men, they are docile. Partialities, docile. And you go say Nnamdi Kanu they insult people. Why would he insult people? The man I have told you the truth. They have been trying to make the youth to calm down. They have engaged in telling the youth, we are going to Abuja, we are going to Abuja. But they know that they have gone to Abuja and got no results. Till today. When anyone will tell you, we are doing this, well, the only thing they are advocating for is new state. Is the new state going to give you industry? Is the new state going to build your seaport? Is the new state going to add airport? Add what is the new state going to add? Nothing but to add more senators for them. People are not getting this message. They are advocating for new state so that they will become godfather to some people that will be bringing returns to them. So that somebody like Ned Walker will sit down and have about 5 local government, the chairman of the local government will be answerable to him. The same thing Wike is doing. They all want to be godfathers so that they go appoint, okay, put that boy make that boy your driver. Every month you give me 20,000, put 20,000. This is how they do it. You think they are asking for state so that the people, for the betterment of the people of the community? No, not for the betterment of the people of the community, but for the betterment of their pockets. That's why they are looking for more states, to get more senators, to get more local government chairmen, to get governors, to get more ministers, more attorneys. Will that give you job? You that is a graduate driving Okada, driving keke, will that give you job? Common sense. They are not doing anything for you. They are doing for themselves. They keep deceiving the youth. We go to Abuja, but they have already gone to Abuja, and Abuja told them, go away from here, who sent you? Until today, some youth are still believing them that they are going to go to Abuja. The same way they are still believing Hope Uzodinma that he is bringing job for them from Europe. European countries have promised to give them 2 million youth job from Imo State. You know, say, we have forgotten that one. Hope Uzodinma with this chief priest now when they all go Lagos. You forget say that country you said they don't work. They don't work with industries and factories with the Europe and America and Canada. That all of you will be employed. And people were jubilating. Our people are easily deceived. How many years now? One person. Hi. Listen. Their deceit, it no go stop. It no go stop.
That notwithstanding, we still appeal to our youth to exercise patience. We believe that perhaps the new administration may look into the case of Southeast. Here is, we are talking a place where...
Quickly here before we wrap up with Chikam Nayo, what are the demands?
First, the demand, that demand...
You spoke about Nnamdi Kanu release. Yes. Now you're talking about people being marginalized. You're talking about joblessness.
Yes.
What do they want?
The youth want to be included in whatever that is being done in Nigeria. Now, our youth, you say federal character, as contained in subsection 14, subsection 3, okay, say that every section of Nigeria should be accommodated in whatever government does in order to give that section a sense of belonging.
Let me bring in the lawyer here so that we can close. Sorry to cut you here.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Land on this.
So you find out that under that federal character, our people, they score very high in JAMB. They are not given enough admission. They perform well in civil service job recruitment. They are not recruited because we want to reflect other places. But when it comes to politics, we exclude it. And so you see that the implementation of federal character is selective and at the detriment of people of Southeast. And the youth are crying.
Barrister Chikamda, your plethora of demands to the extent that it could get so foggy because you really can't. So, in a minute, let us in
let
on.
me commend President Tinubu on one ground. He has brought in a very holistic approach. The Southeast is included, at least in the service chiefs that have been appointed. That's a kudo. And that's a positive sign that President Tinubu wants an all-inclusive situation. Southeast is now included, at least in the security apparatus of the country. Two, President Tinubu has also, an obligation, a responsibility to...
This man, if you find, do you see this man? Where he there? This man, do you see he's a Fulani man? All these are the Funanis in Biafra land that now answer Igbo because they were given birth. Their fathers were born in Igbo. Their grandfathers were born in Biafra land. They are now Igbos. Don't you see he's a Fulani man? Who is here that did not see or have not seen that this man is a Fulani man? Look at him very well. Can you not see him? That is a Fulani man. Even the mark is there. Can't you see him? Is he an Igbo? He is here. We are talking about what is happening in Biafra land. He told you before that Okezie Azu did marvelously well. Now he is telling you, we are talking of what is. He tell you that Tinubu has done well. Have you seen it? Cow before job now. Cow before job. Now I am taking you back from the beginning. Make you see where we start. Make you see where we start. Because before we start, it good make you listen. Because now there we go. Maybe for next 30 minutes, let me put the link. I don't know who will want to come in. If anybody will want to come and contribute, let's have the next 30 minutes for contribution. If anybody will want to join, if not, I'll go find my level because he gave me to where I got 10 now. So let's watch the video again.
The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra.
The Senate has rejected the motion seeking the release of political condition or condition political or solution to free Nnamdi Kanu. They rejected it. And this rejection was agreed by the 14 senators representing the whole of Biafra land. Get the message? Rather, they agreed that we don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Rather, let us go and bring Simon Ekpa in the name of extraditement because he is causing sit at home. Listen again. Listen very well.
The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention at the Department of State Service, DDSS. It also reached a resolution calling for the extradition of a self-acclaimed leader of the separatist group, Simon Ekpa, from his base in Finland to face charges for his sit-at-home calls and inciting trouble in Nigeria's southeast. Our National Assembly correspondent Omo Bazwai has more on this.
I believe you get the message. They are going to extradite him for causing sit at home. Hey, these people, they are they are jobless, they are senseless. So I've been asking this question before. So when they go finish embassy or finish ambassador office, when they reach there, they go tell them we want make you give us some more. I know what the woman and a woman it be. If the woman ask them, what is Simon do? Why you not want them? They go say, if they come for sit at home and people they listen. Oh, hi! These people, I'm like, oh, leave me make a laugh now. Make a laugh small. You don't laugh below. You want to extradite someone Ekpa for calling sit at home. These people go keep me up. Hi! The Nigerian who know the too much. Oh, she didn't get that. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be free. Rather, make they go extradite Simon Ekpa for calling for sit at home. Hey, she don't get that. Waiting beyond this one now. Why? Nigeria, why?
Simon Ekpa, a self-styled leader of separatist group Indigenous People of Biafra, has been passing several orders from his base in Finland to his followers, establishing a strict sit-at-home order in Nigeria's southern states. In the absence of Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader, his protege, Simon Ekpa, has since 2021 tormented citizens in the region, applying terrorist tactics to force them to lock up their shops and businesses, crippling commercial activities in the region. On Wednesday, the activities of Ekpa and his gang finally caught the attention of the Senate, following a motion by Imo West Senator Osita Isinazor. Isinazor's motion was co-sponsored by all other 14 senators from the Southeast.
Did you get the message? I know why I want, this is what I wanted us all to hear. Isinazor's motion was sponsored by all the senators from Southeast, including Ikenga Ugochine. You can see him there, including Ned Nwoko, including Ifeanyi Uba, including Abaribe. These are the people that will come out tomorrow and tell you Nnamdi Kanu release. We want Nnamdi Kanu. They have signed that they don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, but they want Simon Ekpa to be brought back for causing sit at home. Is for you to understand where we they drive they go, because na airborne we dey. Make I leave am now talk. I don't go touch am again.
At home calls and inciting trouble in Nigeria's southeast. The Senate of Nigeria has rejected the motion seeking a political solution to free the leader of the proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from detention at the Department of State Service, DDSS. It also reached a resolution calling for the extradition of a self-acclaimed leader of the separatist group, Simon Ekpa, from his base in Finland to face charges for his sit-at-home calls and inciting trouble in Nigeria's southeast. Our National Assembly correspondent Omo Bazwai has more on this.
Simon Ekpa, a self-styled leader of separatist group Indigenous People of Biafra, has been passing several orders from his base in Finland to his followers, establishing a strict sit-at-home order in Nigeria's southern states. In the absence of Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader, his protege, Simon Ekpa, has since 2021 tormented citizens in the region, applying terrorist tactics to force them to lock up their shops and businesses, crippling commercial activities in the region. On Wednesday, the activities of Ekpa and his gang finally caught the attention of the Senate, following a motion by Imo West Senator Osita Isinazo. Isinazo's motion was co-sponsored by all other 14 senators from the Southeast, inviting Nigeria's federal might to end the rascality of Simon Ekpa and his band of outlaws in the region.
The Senate is aware that thousands of innocent lives have been lost since this action of sit at home in the Southeast started, and properties worth over $1 trillion have been destroyed, which has resulted in investors leaving the region.
2023. Efforts by the governors of the 5 southeastern states have achieved little to no end in the terror activities of Ekpa and his men. Those who dare to disobey his sit-at-home order often pay dearly for it, and senators are angry about the development. The Senate condemned the situation in the southeast and called for the extradition of Ekpa from his base in Finland. It, however, rejected a prayer by the southeast senators calling for a political solution to.
Okay. Okay, we see. What is sister? You're welcome. Helen, you're welcome. Solo P, you're welcome. Okay, what is sister? You have the mic.
You know, can you imagine how some people are just mumu? That's why they are zoo, Mazi. Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you, my brother. You see, we are everywhere. We are behind you people. We are supporting you people. God will bless you people for this expose. All of you that are doing. We are not like you people, but we are behind you people doing the needful. So we are following you. Follow me, make I follow you. We are the good guys, so follow you, make I follow you. That is who we are. We are the good people. These people, they are just animal. Mazi, they are just fool. I am so glad that our PM has put in the rules that anybody that abuses him, they should put their name in the book of remembrance, that they have to arrest them. From today, we are going to be arresting them because they don't have sense. How can you go, a whole Senate, they don't say no for political solution that in the country they don't even want. You are even saying no, you are rejecting it. And you think, I don't know, are they dummies? Are they just ordinary dummies standing in the Senate house? Waiting, I'm very sure they are cows. In human skin, they are really cow. And you want to extract that PM because in order, are they not ashamed that there is somebody out there that can utter a word, just uttering a word, and then listen to it? What does that tell them? That they have failed, that the people does not listen to them. Is it not crazy that they cannot even see it? That they are just morons. I'm telling you. How can you say the man place an order with his mouth? It's just like me now, me ordinary worry sister now. I go come place order for worry. I say worry make una sit down for hours when I not get anywhere. Now me talk am. I be una pikin when there for here. Would they listen to me? Because they don't know me. But they forgot that they know Simon Ekpa. They know that Simon Ekpa is fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. If they are not so scared, they should find a way to bring this guy out and see if Simon Ekpa will mellow down. Finland will not do anything because Finland said it's a freedom of speech. How can they tell that because someone said sit at home and they are sitting at home? How can they judge it? Okay, you, Senate leader, Akpabio with coconut head. Akpabio, you order not sit at home. Tell them to come out and see if they will listen to you. Play the ball. If Simon Ekpa has played the ball to your end now, reverse the ball, play it, and see if you talk to your own people from Okwa, if they will listen to you. You people are just morons, daft. That is why, Jesus. I don't know what to confide these people. They make me sad that they don't have sense. They just be melu for nothing. A whole one guy, they torment una, and una just shit, they vomit at the same time. They like who diarrhea they worry. That diarrhea they worry on us so that you don't know that PM is the Prime Minister of Federal Republic of Biafra. If you don't know, I don't know what else for us to do for you to really understand. If you
Tell
like,
them, tell them, tell them.
if you don't, if you like, pass judgment of no, we cannot release our leader. Who is paying the bronze right now for not releasing him? Who is crying for not releasing him? Is it someone Ekpa that is in Finland crying, or me that is in Europe? Am I the one crying? You people turn our people to moron, to mumu. They don't know their left from right because they have so many idiot melu in the Senate. The Northerners are more majority, but it's okay for them to release the bow. It's okay for them to release the Showore. It's okay for them to release that killer, that kidnapper, that killer from the north that they released, that everybody was rejoicing. It's okay for them to release them without going to Senate. But you went to Senate for cow to negotiate for cow. You went to Senate now to release Nnamdi Kanu that done nothing wrong, that you people kidnap. What a shame. I regretted being in Nigeria before. In those days, I was proud that I'm in Nigeria because the whole of Africa was jealous of us. But now they hate us because they can say that we are fools. They can say that we are morons. They can say that we don't have sense. We don't have no sense. They know that we are cow that is leading us. For us to accept Tinubu self, they hate us, they curse us, that we are not man enough, that we cannot fight ourselves. And we are fighting for Biafra to go because we are not morons, we are not fools, we are not cows. And Samanekpa will carry on doing what he's doing, and we will support him. Constant. You people should keep him there. And Samanekpa will keep on decimating you people, disgracing you people. You morons, you will disgrace you people. You don't have shame. You Okpabio, you don't have a say. Is that not a shame that you don't have a say in this day and era? You don't have a say. You are running your mouth. They just warn you for cow, common cow. You twist. What are you looking for? Money? Or you want to be alive? Are your mate not 6 feet? Your mate, are they not 6 feet? Why can't you stand by the truth? So that if you go 6 feet, people will remember you. Like as we remember Obodiama Lafia. We remember him for his good, for his greatness, for his courageousness, for his courageousness of speaking out. Even though he's down 6 feet, because they made him 6 feet. Okpabio, go and speak like him and go down 6 feet. Because you bring lying and supporting them. Your name is written in that black book. When we catch you, we will arrest you. Anywhere we catch you, we will arrest you and we will pass judgment for you. That is the era we are now. All you morons, you will learn in a hard way. If you don't want to learn, God, you're going to learn in a hard way. You got to learn. You got to learn in a very hard way. Thank you, Maz. Make I give people a chance first. My sister Jay here.
Okay, there was my sister. Helen, you have the mic.
Hello, thank you, Mazi. Good afternoon, sir. Thank
There.
you for all you are doing. God bless every one of you. You guys, you have made us proud. We can see everything coming. It's coming to our favor right now. We are so happy.
Wow.
Mazi, you know, these people at times I would like, if I have the power to make sure these people will sleep and never wake up, I will not close my eye to do it. These Igbo politicians, most especially. I don't know what is wrong with them. Oh. You understand? They know what is at hand, that the chair they are sitting on is even burning them, is hurting them. Yet, they cannot call for the release of their son. Instead, they want the other one that made them to be valued in that country called Nigeria. If not for our PN right now, like as they have sold our leader, if not for PN right now, do you think any Igbo man, let me just say Igbo Biafra now, will have mouth to talk in that country called Nigeria? Why are these people not reasonable? Is it the cow meat? I don't understand. Is it the cow meat that they are eating that has taken their senses? Okay, before Igboho was released, how many meetings do they call in the Senate House to sign if they will release him or not? How many? I want to know. Did anybody hear about what comes to Igboho's release? Did they go to any court to release Igboho? Or is not the same secessionist leader? They call Igboho. And Nigeria wanted to kill him. They even keep people in his house. Now, our own people, the only thing they know is to sabotage everything that concerning their children. They don't want, all they know is just for themselves alone. Themselves. Their belly, their family. Let them have enough to buy houses in abroad, build 5 scrapers and what do you call it? I've never seen generation like these old fools we have as politicians. I've never seen them. What happened to the man that they free for what do you call it, for not the killer and the terrorist there? Do they call for any court? Upon all the killings and everything that he did, they released him, they freed him. That man has a whole side of the north to himself. That place now, it is called ungovernable. This stupid journalist that was talking that why did they free the man, and although they kill some of the leaders of the terrorists, which leader they kill? The terrorists, they came out, they debunk it that they are all complete. Nobody died. They are collecting taxes in the north. They are moving freely in the north. Nobody is disturbing them. They don't have leaders that will come out to say, no, we don't want these terrorists in our land. Why don't they say they should hold them? What about Abba Kyari? What was the offense of Abba Kyari? Is Abba Kyari still in detention now? What is wrong with an Igbo man? I'm sick and tired of these people. What is wrong with us? Okay. Why are we so much enjoying betraying ourselves, selling ourselves? I will be Urobo. Then Urobo, I will not deny Igbo brother as my, he's not my brother because he's not an Urobo speaking Biafra. We betrayed ourselves at a slight mistake, anything that they just throw at us. We will betray, we will deny our brother. I've never seen people like this. PM will continue to squeeze their brokers. As they say, they don't want to release Nnamdi Kanu, which means they are enjoying everything that they are seeing in the zoo. And they will continue to enjoy it more because it's not leading to anywhere but to our freedom. It has led us to our freedom. So if they like, may they not release her. Once freedom come now, he will be free. They shouldn't worry. He must surely be free. But every one of them, all this our sabo shall never be forgiven. That is just the fact. They have done more than enough atrocity against our people. Enough is enough. We don't need this anymore. We don't need them. We don't need their generation. Not only them, their children, their wives. We should not have anything to do with them when Biafra comes. That is it. Thank you very much. So many people are here waiting. God bless you.
Okay, Solo P, you have the mic. Solo P, can you hear me? Okay, I guess he's having some network challenges or issue or problem. So what I want us to get in all these things that are playing now or that is playing. Casey, you're welcome. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazuga, good afternoon. Good afternoon from here.
Okay, you're welcome. You have the mic.
Yeah, I thank you, Biafra, all over the world. I thank our warrior soldiers. I thank you guys, our media warriors, for keeping updating and fighting tooth and nail to make sure that the Biafra come. Mazugo, you see, one thing you get to know is that these are our politicians. Now, because we need to treat them the way where Ambazonia they treat.
Network don't come out you. Okay, Solo P, can you hear me? No, you can't hear me. Solo P, go out and maybe try and come back again if you can get the mic. Okay. My people, I want us to get the point. When you see anybody coming out to tell you, and when we have something we are working on. We are working on something. Solution. In next 10 minutes, we'll be closing down this program. So when they come out to tell you this, I want you to know that they are lying to you. Casey, continue.
You know, this people are saying the network don't want me to.
Yeah, no one to talk.
You see, like what our Prime Minister said yesterday, that idiot that speak yesterday, that our liberation and the police should get this man and ask him what he steal from him. I think I support that. I supported it 100% because you see these people, if we don't treat them, use them as an example, one or two of them to others, they will say, after all, is it not in the social media they rant? When they rant finish in social media, they can't do anything. That is why you see these people, they don't take us, they look like we are nothing for their face. But I believe if one or two person is treated, given a very hard way treatment, I believe a lot of them will learn lesson. All of them, not even of them will want to come into Biafra land again. That's what I see. Because as we leave them, they always seeing us as social media ranters. But one or two, if they don't bring at least capture one or two, flog them with pepper. Chita akụrụgba tie na mmiri wụọ ha n'arụ were pịa ha gbogbo. I believe all this nonsense they are coming out in social media and radio station and TV station talking garbage. None of them will get that leave again to come out and talk. None of them will come out again and misbehave. All of them will be on the run. Now because what we promise to do, we just leave it. We just okay. Let us not be like we are treating our people bad. If we use the way Ambazonia are using their hand and treat all these their politicians, my brother, I believe these people will run. Even if Usain Bolt are small one foot, he go be small boy for their leg, because that's what I believe. These people they needed to treat their fuck up, flog them well.
Hey, Casey, you where I go?
My brother, thank you. Thank you. If I continue, I will use another and say what I was not supposed to say. Thank you, my brother.
Solo B network no agree make it talk. Well,
Mazi, I bet make I add one small thing first.
Okay.
Make I add one small thing. They say Toya go. Like the boy thought so. Toya go. They go Toya them go. I want to ask the Igbo politicians, the governors, the Southeast governors and politicians. They should sit down and think, what is it that is in Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, that they are so scared that they don't want to release him? If they can release a notorious criminal, what is it? What is his offense for calling for freedom?
My worry sister. My worry sister. Sorry to cut off from you. You see these people. The small change when they give them. You see foul. This people just like a chicken.
Where they throw corn for?
Chicken no say
Yes,
this
you throw
place he go
corn.
die.
Mm.
But when they throw that corn, give him,
If
he
you
go
catch,
still want go there,
mm.
go chop that corn because of
Yes,
that corn when see.
yes. So that is what I'm asking now. The money that they are getting from these people, this same money comes from your own land.
That
That
is
is what I don't understand, my brother. Even though it is small money, this money we are talking about comes from your land. And if you get your land today, you will even get it in abundance. You will get it in abundance. What are you scared for? Look at that other politician that our PM was fighting for, that they almost killed, that they keep people in his compound, that he analyzed. Now that boy, that little boy, to PM is a little boy. He's a little boy. He has joined them to say that to not release the Nnamdi Kanu. That's why I'm asking them. I'm asking them if it is the money, where is this money coming from that they are giving to you? Why don't you feel that they are oppressing you with your own money? It's like somebody coming to your home to come and claim ownership, take your paper of your house and turn you to slave in your house, that you are not no longer sleeping in your bed. Then now you are sleeping in a boys' quarter like a slave. That is exactly what these Fulani are doing to you people. And the only person that stands to say, I don't want my people to suffer again, that is his own offense. That is the only offense our leader committed. That is the only offense. That I want my people to be free, including you, politicians, including you, governors. This is what our leader is fighting for. You made him to carry arms. You made us to carry arms. We are peace loving soul, human being. We are so loving. That's why even to fight you people with all what you are doing is biting our nails. We don't want to do it like the Amazonian. But you people keep on pushing us. There is a way you push us to the wall. What do you want us to do, politicians, governors, Okabi? What do you want us to do? You have pushed us to the wall now. Tell us, what do you want us to do to you people? Because the revenge time is now. If you don't release Onyendu, the gentleman he is, like you claim, and you still say no in the Senate House, the innocent guy, the loving guy, the peace guy, you call him. And now you are still keeping him there. You people will get woto woto. Woto woto. In short, plus your family, plus your children. I bet you will reach your children. If you like, carry them come abroad. Even in abroad that we are, they have stabbing. They stab children. Children to children, they stab themselves. Your children will be part of the one that they will stab wherever they are in abroad. If it is in Nigeria, we are coming for them. Everybody plus your children. Not
no.
only you. That is what we will do to you. Thank you, Mazi. You
Thank
are idiots.
thank you. Okay, Solo P, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me too.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you very well. Go on.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it seems like it was from my settings, so I tried to put that together.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard everything that everyone just contributed. It's very nice, but I think if you see, they cannot use because of Oyendu food what we are fighting for. It can never happen. And even yesterday, honestly, I was so angry yesterday when I heard Oyendu saying make some words. Because in me, I believe that even though the Oyendu comes, he may not agree with some things that Simon Ekpa is doing, our leader, our PM, because of some information. People can be compromised.
He will be enjoying
But
everything
but
Samonekpa
but
is
the
doing.
fact,
He will
excuse me,
agree to everything Samonekpa is
excuse me.
doing.
You
So
know,
change it.
you see,
Change it.
no, it's
Exactly,
your
exactly.
opinion.
Bros, it's
It's your
like you have
opinion.
not been following Mazio.
Hold,
It's
No,
like you
hold
have not.
on, hold on.
excuse me.
I beg,
Listen
make
to me.
wait. Let
We
him
don't
submit. Allow him. Go on, Mazi.
precisely. Let me finish. We are human beings. What I'm saying, you see, even Mandela, from the beginning, he never changed his war. He's too grand. If you have to kill him, let him die for what he said. Our leader, our PM, has been fighting world. He's doing what before our Oyendu went to prison. It was radiated back to Nigeria. he declared dragon. He said because the killing the military has been killing us was too much, and we cannot take it. He declared arms. But I was so shocked that Simon, being our PM, has been taking the bull by a horn and giving them what they deserve. And see, for me, I stand for where I stand. It doesn't matter pressure that people have to attract me to say what I don't want to say. It's rather I die for what I believe. Everybody may not be the same to me. If we listen to the interview, what he said, that he condemned the killing in the in South, even some military men that we are killing is our brother. But sit on our PM have been condemning that whoever that is in military, he himself said that if you are in military and you are from Biafra, stop and join. Because time will come, they will don't consider. Because if you come to kill your own brother, you'll be killed. But yesterday he made some statement that I personally I never like. I don't like it. He may be good, he fought it, but that statement he made yesterday, I was so angry because he is trying to deviate from what he started. Everybody watched it, but people are like trying to avoid. It's not bad. If you come back, no, we have to stand on the observe and the already built protocol that has been existing. We don't need to deviate. If everybody supports him, but that statement he made yesterday, I didn't like it in my own curriculum or bracket. I don't like it.
Which
But one
statement?
thing I
Which
know for sure.
statement exactly? Excuse me. Which statement exactly are you talking about?
Okay, in the court, when he was interviewing, he said yes that the
Maazị
killing
Ugo,
is
ọ
already
bụrụ na ị
killing
ga-ahapụ ka
ministry.
nkili ya godo onye a
I'm,
small.
I'm tired of this
Cool
kind of
down, because
necessary
Oyabla,
interfere.
If you want me, I have the
please,
video.
let there be,
I
let
post
there be, please,
I post
everybody.
it. I post the video in my tweet account.
No,
I
I am
post it. If you want, I
asking
can
you,
tell you.
tell us,
Mm,
Mazi Solopi, tell us what statement are you talking about?
the statement when they were interviewing him, I don't know the channel or the journalist was asking him what he got to say about the killing, the military killings in the Biafra land. He said he condemned it totally. That he don't like the killing of military men. Some of these military men are still our brothers. We should not kill them.
Is it the same way you said it now that he responded?
Yeah, that is what he responded. I will share it with
No,
you. The video is
that
a
is
brilliant.
not. Excuse me, hold on, my brother. That wasn't
Okay.
what he said. He made it
Okay.
clear. He
Uh,
said, "I condemn every manner of killing, killing of
okay.
all manners." He condemned it. Now, let
Mm-hmm.
me ask you a question: are you in
Yeah.
support of any form of killing?
Now, but he says some military killings is our brothers in
Hold
Biafra too.
on, hold on. I am asking you a question. Now, nobody
Mm,
is happy about any killing going on anywhere, no matter how. Nobody. What everybody wants is an
mm.
end to every
Okay.
form of. He said every killing. He didn't tell you killing of the military. He
I
didn't
will.
say so.
No,
He only
I
said,
will. I
by
will.
the way,
I will go
these
back to the
people,
video.
listen to me,
I will
listen to
go
me.
back to the video.
Hold
Okay.
on now,
Watch it.
hold on, bro. He said when he was told about the soldiers, he said these soldiers, by the way, he heard that they are Igbos. They say yes. He said okay. What he want to tell you, he painted a picture. I want you to know that everything Mazen Nandika, you don't expect Mazen Nandika. Do you expect Mazen Nandika to tell you, yes, I support the killing of the soldiers? Is that what you are what you were expecting from him?
No,
That's
at least
not
he
the
could have
point.
keep
That
out.
is not
Just
what
keep
we
it off.
should be
Keep
talking
it off.
about. We are talking
Keep
about
it off.
our Biafra.
But
Mazen, excuse
in that
me,
angle,
Mazen, listen to me, listen to me.
let me proceed. Let's
Did
forget that
you listen?
matter. Let me
Hold
proceed
on,
where I'm
hold
landing.
on, please. Hold on. Did you
Okay.
listen to Mazi? Did you listen to our Prime Minister's speech yesterday?
I did. I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay, if you listen to that speech, that would have settled everything you want to say here. So we are not talking about what Mazenan Dekalu said. He said right.
Okay.
Nobody will say
All right.
anything that will please you completely. No,
Okay.
even our
Sure.
prime
Yeah.
minister, if you begin to listen to what he said, there is a place, there must be a place at a point you will say you are not happy with this particular statement. So don't even
Yeah.
go there. Don't distract us with that.
Okay.
We are not
All
discussing
right.
that.
So, like
Let's
what I'm trying to, let me just round up in that other angle. You see, It doesn't matter how Nigerian government or the politicians try to hold him there. We are still heading somewhere. They are holding me there. It's even creating more brutality. And I don't. They don't know that more they hold him there, more we are closer to the freedom of what we are fighting. So for me, it's just a matter of time. Because when the brutality will get tense and it will be louder, I think they themselves will call for the dialogue. So if we cannot be crying because we know that Nigeria is already compromised, our brothers are sellouts, we are not in uniform, in one voice. Like the Yorubas, they fought for what they call it, Ibohu. And when they fought for Ibohu, they asked Ibohu to slow down. You see, Ibohu is not agitating again because their brother is in the seat. So they have to shut everything down. But we, our brothers, we Igbos, we are sellouts. We are compromised. We are greedy, long clothes. We just want to get it. So we can even kill our brothers just to make words. So it doesn't surprise me whatever they do in the Senate House. Nigeria is just like a country of the animals, just like what our leader MMK used to describe it. It's a zoo. So they don't know the law is not legal, things are not properly done. So you don't expect them to do something properly. But
Okay,
we have to stand
thank you.
firmness and focus on the battle which we are fighting.
Thank you. Let's go to Mbatoegu. Mbatoegu, I beg. I made it that now I have exceeded my time with 5 minutes. Go on,
It's
Mbatoegu.
all right, brother. Good evening to everybody. Good evening to all dear friends. This is my first time of coming live on your stage. I've been watching and following you. My name remains Mazin Batu. What sister, I greet
I greet you,
everybody.
my brother. God bless you. My body they hot. Make I answer
So
that boy. My body they hot.
they calm down small. Okay.
No, excuse me. I have said this
Mazin,
before. Hold on, Mbatoego, just a moment. I have said this before. If you listen to our Prime Minister's statement or speech yesterday, you don't need to come and tell me what. Even myself, I'm not interested in what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said.
you don't even need to talk too
We
much.
don't need. We are not.
If you are a Biafran, if you are a Biafran who is
Just a moment,
if you are
Mazen. We are not getting
a,
instructions from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We are not getting instructions from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Our Prime Minister have made this clear on several occasions that what we are doing has nothing to do with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing that has something to do with Nnamdi Kanu is that we are demanding for his release. Period. So let us not begin to discuss or argue. Did he say that? It's not my business. So everybody can say what they want to say. So you don't expect Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria court with a Nigerian microphone, in Nigeria detention, in the hands of DSS, in the hands of police, in the hands of Fulani to tell you, I will finish you, Fulani, if you. Where is that done? Where? Who does that? Until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is freed, he will tell you. That's why our Prime Minister said, if you free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I will see him one-on-one. In Finland, when he said, stop this Biafra, to me, in Finland, I will know it's Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that said it. But for now, you are joking. So let listen to him before you talk. So it's okay. Go on, Maz. Sorry.
My time is almost going. What I'm trying to say is this, bro. If you are a true Biafran who is in spirit with what is going on,
Your network anyway, we are not talking about that. We have Mazen, our Prime Minister have settled that, and we are not talking about.
Can I say something?
Don't say anything about what our leader said. Mbato Iguaya, finish your submission.
So if you can look at the brightness of the on the face of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you don't even need to say anything. You don't expect a man who is sitting on a chair with gun pointed on his head to come and start talking and expressing everything that you need to. You need to count your teeth with your tongue and keep quiet and maintain as a Biafran. Because what a man does is in his heart, not in the mouth. The people that we are dealing with, they are desperately trying to put us down to continue their enjoyment, their appointment, their political gain and bargaining they have been enjoying for so many years. The most difficult thing to do in the jungle is to remove food from lions' mouth. These guys are hyenas and lions. And Haman at the coming of Biafra will make them irrelevant. Even Haga. So they are doing everything humanly possible to frustrate Nnamdi Kanu. And what are you trying to tell me? Do you expect Nnamdi Kanu to come and say, okay, since you don't want to release me, I will do? No, we don't need to talk about that again. Let's not even discuss this issue about Nnamdi Kanu and cut of that yesterday. I want it to end here. Let's talk about the challenges that is ahead of us. That is the issue. All Simon Ekpa, our leader, our prime minister, whatever he's doing, he's always saying it for so many years. He's saying that what I am doing, Nnamdi Kanu is not the one sending me. Period. This is government, and he is the prime minister. As a prime minister, he ought to do everything humanly possible to protect the people that gave him the mandate, and that is what he is doing. Bikonu, let's not. This touching here and touching here is a kind of deviating from the main purpose. You understand me? These people, they are well organized in what they are doing. Even before any court, they have arranged with the journalists. This is what they are going to say. They will arrange with newspapers. This is what they are going to write. They are preparing. They are planning ahead. All their effort is to make sure they put us down. And let me remind you, if Simon Ekpa is not doing well, the zoo will not be worried.
Good.
The music he's playing, the tone is sounding heavily on their brain. And that is the reason why they must release Nnamdi Kanu, because at the first place, he has done nothing. He went to Kenya and kidnapped somebody and bring him to Nigeria, and you celebrated over the media that you had the issue of Biafra. Little do you know that there is a lion who is waiting for his own time. And today you are crying. Release that young man. Give us a date for referendum. We are tired. We are tired. Umu Igbo, Umu Biafra, we are scattered all over the world. And it's not supposed to be so. Sammy, the referendum is going on. They must recognize it. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be recognized. And we're not even begging them. We are not begging anybody to recognize it, because it is all there in the social media. They are seeing the motives of people lining up, declaring their interest, and the boxes are there. This is for Nigeria. This is for Biafra. Cast your vote where you want to belong, and people are casting their vote where they want to belong. So the era of trying to paint ways, trying to smoothen it. Let's go first. We talk to them when we come back by next election. Let's see how we can increase our number so that we don't get time for those things again. Because if you go to what Sahara Report has posted today, the mainstream of terrorists, they have camped in Kainji Dam now. They are in Nigeria. They are approaching. Ask me, are they preparing for crusade? Somebody invited him. Are they preparing for a crusade somewhere in the north? They are preparing against us. They are preparing to march down. And someone is solidifying the ground for us to be safe. And I call nonsense. No mercy. Anytime I see do, imagine hearing I made from 1967, I give it to again. And there will be no sorry. Exactly. God bless you all. I rest my case.
There will. Thank you. Okay, what is this? I beg everybody 1 minute. Make I go. But we are not talking about what Nnamdi Kanu said. I beg.
What the concern me?
Let's forget that. No more talk about that again, please.
The boy. I want to tell the boy. Say, make the boy go sit down for his room inside toilet for only 1 week. Make it as he be. So that when he come out, whether I go get better sense, whether I go fit get sense. I'm not talking not get sense, so don't quote me wrong. I'm sorry, guy. But I'm just saying that stay in one place, one particular place for just 1 week and see how you will feel. This guy is under 6 feet, inside, down, no light, no nothing, no sunlight for 3 good years. It's only now he comes out, he's smiling. He's smiling, he's happy now because he knows that he's going to be free. He knows now that he's going to be free. Forget whatever he has said. No, he's coming down from 6 feet, that so-called, wherever they put it in that DSS, not ordinary prison. You, my brother, that is saying that you don't like, stay in your toilet, just your toilet, and lock yourself. Throw the key away. Stay there for 1 week. If you will have better reasoning, whether you will get good sense of reasoning, whether you not go talk out of tune. So please, we should mind our business. This is what they are waiting for. We now they come to say something that we implicate Simon Ekpa. That is what all of you are waiting for, and you're not going to get it from him. I'm sorry. He's happy. He's happy and he's dancing, and he will carry on. He will carry on. He will remain so until Biafra come. Simon Ekpa doesn't care whatever he says. It's all until he gets to Finland. So we too, we don't give a toss. We don't give a hoot. Whatever he has said, we don't want to know. All we know is shiny. His face is bubbling, and we are happy. Thank God we can see him. Thank God he can speak now. Before he was not speaking, and you're saying that I want to do 20 things. But Sean there. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Helen, are you there? Helen, are you there?
Mazi, I'm here. Thank you.
Okay, I beg you, just 1 minute.
Thank you, my worry sister. God bless you. At least you don't help me release some bitterness in me. Thank you very much. Mazi, these people, they have caused us enough. You understand? I was in a place where they said, is it Edwin Clark? Somebody was like, they should integrate the Igbos into presidency. They should integrate. How can you integrate an indigenous person who has the numbers of people that, I don't know, uncountable numbers of people who are the most performed people that is carrying the country or ever since, that is making that gave that even the so-called accolade that they were having before as Nigeria a giant of Africa. It is the Igbo man that make them know that Nigeria is a giant of Africa. How can you say you want to integrate them now? Oh my God, I can't imagine Sokati coming out. So you as an, I don't know, Mazi, all we know now is just our freedom or death, because we are not existing. Because I also saw a video where the journalist was saying the people in the creek, they have sacrificed them for Nigeria, and nobody challenged the man. I shed tears. So we have been sacrificed for Nigeria. Who are the Nigeria now? Fulani and Yoruba, isn't it? The rest of us have been sacrificed for Nigeria. Our people can no longer fish. They can no longer take care of themselves. They can't have clean water to drink just because God gave them clean resources that they should use to take care of themselves. Instead of that, the resources has become a curse upon us. You understand? And you expect me to say this should continue? Now thunder go fire that person.
They will.
You understand? Thank you very much.
Thank
we
you.
will continue. Our PN, God go bless her. He will continue to open more doors for her. Alliances upon alliances. Nigeria must collapse, reach ground. Everybody must be free. We go our different ways. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mbadegu.
So, on conclusion, in a very nutshell, I would like to first of all thank our sister that's just put something down now. You know, it is very obvious that now people are not getting the real agenda of these Fulanis. Nwere one guy na-eme comedy na-asịkarị ịkọtara m. Ndị be ya adịghị akọta ihe na-eme. They are not getting what is happening. This is a well-organized game, a plan of starting from the time of Uthman Danfodio. And they are holding the template and they are playing the game. That the only thing that is keeping us down where we are is our politicians and Ohanes and Igbo. If they are paying 50,000 naira as a salary to Senate House, you will not see anybody gathering there to talk rubbish. It is because of what they are benefiting. And come to think about it, those who are sitting by the roadside, by the market side and talking rubbish, have you sit down to ask yourself, these guys who are asking for Simon Ekpa head, where is their own children? They have bought a house in abroad, settled their families there. They have access to private jets that can take off at any single time when they will escape. And they are keeping you down. Now, meanwhile, Hausa G style na abatoka wayo. They are taking places. You listen to one of the bishops who was granted an interview after being kidnapped. He said that they told him face to face that we are going to deal with you people. Our men are all over the forest. We are only waiting for order. What would have happened if Simon Ekpa did not come? Because the plan then, once they captured Nnamdi Kanu, they passed that order. By then, our people will be in IDP camp. And you see this thing that is coming up, you are not seeing them. You are there trying to argue. And the most painful one is those who call themselves Nnamdi Kanu followers, who eventually, after they arrested your leader, you're supposed to fight for him to be free in Akpu underground. In Akpu underground. If there is any little thing, you Simon about this, about on Twitter. Bikono umu Igbo. I don't want to know whether you are from this side or from this side. Nnamdi Kanu is not interested on whether you be myself or this. He said it clear. He used to say it clear. If you know what you will do for Biafra to come, do it. If you know you can do it more better than me, come and sit down here. Tell me. Let's talk about it. This is the true spirit of a leader. No competition. Bikono, kai weru no phobi. O nwere ihe ji mara ndị Igbo, ofuobi. If it is the Hausa Fulani that is looking for this freedom we are looking for, it will take them 2 years, because once they enter mosque and discuss it and come out, it will be carried out. Mana Igbo say ka ha na-emegodi. Okwusa ka ha n'ọnụ. Ka izanu nzoziri. All hail Biafra.
Thank you.
Make a jurobo.
I beg you. Make it no pass 1 minute, I beg.
Because Igwome, Urobo Isoko, Avu Mani, Igwe Fulani, I Bragwa, I hear you order. I don't when you order, you shoot aside. Kaikavia, Krikoma, Brumova, Oanda Veren, Oma Breki, I keep Fulani Nakarweki. So I one now. Only one about Toromawa, Amawa, Lere, or one no can honey full and not can honey day. War books are wrong. Equate boy in your one day. Kain mono yomi. So Urobo must in the nine. Lere, I honor. Lere, I will no boy full and will not. Eke kwere kosene woke nyani Fulani agine ruoro so me vo wana biko o makumakugbe rere a support here o chare si Simon Ekpa o you gonna hon na kamare so me fokere vo wa buropo rere o wa na bo nyo o wata no nyo ni okide aju robo kewe aji pidgin English kewe koro je wo nyo ni aje kewe so wo mo si kija really one vote really one honor na the Fulani Mekena coming for Kerevoma Wado. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, Biafrans. Thank you. One thing I will say is that everything has been said. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ishu Somuna. Thank you, every one of us that is here watching. I beg you, try and like this video before you leave. Like this video before you leave. Let others get this information, because what we most of us don't know is this: they will sit down, agree that Nnamdi Kanu will not be released. Then they will start coming out one by one to tell you, yeah, government, you release Nnamdi Kanu. I condemn it. God have released it, but they have all agreed that Nnamdi Kanu should remain there. The solution is to kidnap Simon Ekpa as well. This is what this video said. It's not me that said, it's a news that they said. You see the Senate sit down and tell you. And when you see, when I'm telling you, they are my son, this one, I represent them, they'll come and deceive you. The man said it. We elders meet the youth. We tell them, don't worry, we are going to meet the government. But they have gone to meet the government, and government is not them. He said it here in this video. So I will say thank you so much for watching. Remember, the only solution is freedom. Thank you all. Bye for now.
Nnamdi win the war. Python dance 1, Python dance 2. Now Python dance 3. Who the poly made Nnamdi? Nnamdi win the war. Python dance 1, Python dance 2. Now Python